It's kancane. That's all. Khona messing so yeah, stand there. Stay there.
Okay. What's alang?
Hmm?
What's alang, Gamamrahag?
No man. Uyazi Saturday man kancane. Imani ngami usanukujaha. Umgqibelo uyazi.
No, on a serious note. What's alang?
Bajahile. Ngapha khona la sasepefeni.
Okay.
Ngalana lebhakani imani bafana uyazi umgqibelo man.
Oh, okay.
Yes, sis.
On that note, well, as you can see behind me, Derby Day is here. And for 90 minutes, the country will come to an absolute standstill and we will hold our collective breath. It is time to pick a side, Mzansi, because the Soweto Derby, with all its dreams and all its drama, is almost upon us. Welcome to the Betway Premiership preview show, Soweto Derby edition. We're divided by club colours, but united by our love for the beautiful game. So today's show is going to be an absolute firecracker. My name is Mpho Maboi. Welcome to the best part of your week. We are back to build a Betway bet slip based on the upcoming matches in the Betway Premiership. Of course, we've got our chief builder in studio, who is Sky Tshabalala. His heart must be made of steel because he is still a Kaizer Chiefs supporter till today. Sky.
And this is the most important today.
But here's what I find interesting.
Yeah.
The one time when you decided to not back your team,
Yenzani?
they disappointed you.
I'm not ready to pull up. I'm not ready to pull it up.
You were the red
I
apple.
literally deserve this.
And actually,
Yeah,
you
you
should
do.
listen. Just give
The
him
whole
two.
ball, ne?
Just give him two because something's about to happen anyway. Something's about to happen anyway this week.
Well, as we're busy building our Betway bet slip, we've got Sky's Daga boys as well. First up, Sinomalum PBK, who listened to the first Soweto Derby back in 1970 on his gramophone.
Yabona ke back then. Na i-radio le.
Yeah.
Khona uthi betri kuthiwa hayi le yeke igramophone bengishaya ngidlala i-chess.
Okay.
Le iPP10.
Okay.
Mangabe iphelile uyitesta ngolimi. Ayinakujoke. Yabona mangakujoke elimini. Uyayithatha uyibeka phezulu ile ithola ilanga.
Okay.
Ubuye nelanga kudala sayiqala indaba yesona. Uyiqume futhi azi. Akuthatha ipost khade bakubeke phakathi.
Done. I love it. And then, of course, we've got our bright star, Unjomane. He burst into the scene in a Soweto derby and lost only one of the 5 derbies that he played in. But I will not mention what you get when you add 5 plus 1.
Listen,
6.
I'm phone Ngithi the future is bright. I'm looking ahead the weekend, the young blast, man.
Hey.
Weekend, carry something.
You know what's the nice thing about this show is that after we watch the big match on Saturday,
Yes.
Kolalente to catch up.
Yes.
People are going to go back.
Listen. Future is bright.
The future.
Works on,
Yes.
works off.
Yeah.
Bright on. The
Done.
boys
Bamba
are on fire
lampa.
and the
Miyagi-ga
In case ulidinga Saturday.
Look, look, show. Campion.
Campion, ne? It's
Yeah.
because today, ne, we would have had a full round of 8 games on the card for tonight's show, but because of Royal AM's ongoing struggles, that means that their game against Gallants has been postponed. And that leaves us with 7 matches for us to sink our teeth into. And there's only one place for us to start. What's in it?
Tabi la matabi. If uqavi Soweto, uyazi ukuthi ikasi lingafani namanye amakasi. Leli kasi lamakasi. Set.
Bafethu ufuqaba Soweto wayithi kaseni hlethi di legend seribhaya.
Touches, and despite Pereira's lunging tactics, Sono decides to clown it up.
If uqaba Soweto, waqaba ngontana tsaka yini? Di khona bontsha bogotman how to handle their business.
If uqavi Soweto, uyazi ukuthi le derby ayifani namanye amadabi. Asikhali. Ekse, ayiphi enye idaba oyaziyo la uDr inflicts akhona ipain. Lama enemies ahlala side by side. And idiski liphenduka ifamily business. Soweto Derby.
If it's about Soweto, it's about Derby. And if it's about Derby, you know that this is where heroes and villains are made.
Shot by Parker. Getting nice and steamy down there. Oh, and there's all sorts of fighting in there now. Parker, looking for the last one. Yes, Matsanganye, back pass, goal!
If you know Soweto, you know. Ikasi la makasi.
Idabi la madabi.
Now, today is the Soweto Derby edition, and it only makes sense that we bring some help to help Sky make his decision on where to place his money in this encounter. We brought in two gentlemen who know all about playing in one of the biggest derbies in world football. We've got none other than Pirates legend, Lekgwathi, Captain Fantastic. And of course, from the black corner, we've also got the yellow corner. And in the yellow corner, it only makes sense because once upon a time, I used to be a Kaiser Chiefs wag. And I thought, see, keep it in the family. Okay. We've got Chief Salwan. So, Lucky, let me start with you because you are the home team. What can we expect on Saturday? Because there's just something about this derby, man. People are looking forward to it. It is a sold-out affair. 90,000 tickets gone in a few days, just like that.
Special. The first Betway Premiership derby.
Yeah.
Yeah. And obviously, you know, Pirates is a team of history. They want to be the first team to win the Betway Premiership Soweto Derby.
Yeah.
And yeah, they're looking forward. It's all about, you know, playing for the badge, practice stick, and the breaking right.
Ready, man.
Mamela, Brighton Mhlongo was a breaking right. We used to, you know, let me tell you, after winning a derby, go church.
Before Arshab.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3. You know, now, sorry. What is it? Now, Brighton, we attend the same church.
Yeah.
Okay.
Apparently, we never early church.
Yeah.
So
So like-
and ufundisa uzothi infesting mayfika athi asivalena amehlo sithandazene nabana abawinile siyasiphakanye team enkulu winile yonke into right nemnikelo iza imningi vele offerings everything galo.
Can I give you one better? Lena le kerekeng le lo rapela. Gona le letotana la ka wesele.
Hey!
I didn't get a better
Yabo. So
What do you think about? Eh?
Who you makalang sa?
Chiefs.
Yeah.
I got Davina Katala.
Because
Jolly, you got
No, angithuli. Ngimamele nje.
Yeah.
Ngicela ukubona abantu abaphapakayo. Bane right okwamanje.
Yes.
To be
excited.
this excited.
Yeah.
But Saturday they are going to be humble.
Because I was saying to Brighton off air, and I'm saying this in front of you now, because yes, if you go Betway, favorites, you're paying $4.90. Tina, we're paying $4 now when you cook R1.10. Favorite. I feel like it's a no. You bought
$1.10.
Hey, Betway, hey, come on. I want Betway. Guys, what I'm saying is, the famous headlines of Itab,
Yes.
there is no form going into it.
That is true. But the nice thing about this is that both sides are coming into the derby on very good form.
Yeah. So all I want to say to you is that there's always a first time for everything, right? Much as you're saying, form, there's no therefore, none. Izocala manje, wherever they are shaking, they're shivering.
Listen, when because of the form alone, you think you are all that. You think you are buzzing and it's going to be all over.
So, it's a breakup between me and...
Yes.
Okay.
On Saturday, you will get the shock of your life.
Open the foot, guess shock of your life. It will be an upset.
Because
An upset.
It's called an upset.
Not an upset. An upset.
This is the first Betway Premiership Derby.
Yes.
It's the first time also for your guys, coach.
Yes.
This is Nasreddin Nabi's first time. So Nabi is breaking his virginity.
Yeah.
So
There
so
will be
it's
some
like,
debutants as
yeah,
well.
no. In Tanzania, Yanga and Simba, that was big.
Yes.
But this is the South African derby.
Okay. The biggest.
So Nabi comes here, he needs to do and get one over Jose.
Yes.
Who is he going to depend on? His strikers are injured. There's a crisis on your guys' side. Chashik Morris is not injured, is suspended. The red card he carries from Supersport United. And you have Utuba is out for several months. You saw the knee
6
injury.
weeks, yeah.
What happened with Utupre? Is he fine for the shoulder?
Elbow.
Elbow, I mean. Where the cause going to come from? Not too. Where the cause going to come from? One thing I see that is giving you guys confidence, he's making those penetrative passes, incisive passes. I don't know if Utsele is going to be ready to come and play. And it's lollipop.
So I like the fact that you're talking about these players, but I think the nice, exciting thing about this derby is actually the youngsters in the derby. So the compliment from both sides. No Vilagazi, that side, Vurele. Kona Unkota, you know. That's the corner in the wagon. And he didn't play the last game because he's on yellow card. So I think that's the conversation. Or to pray they've done their thing with Derby if it's writing. It's a pity about Tutu.
Yeah. Besides that,
sure.
Derby is a big game. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Any player wants to shine at Derby, and you wouldn't pinpoint an individual.
Yeah.
We can only say Mpho Shabalala will play well. But to our surprise, then someone that we didn't even think of does well and score goals for.
Can
I leave you with this? Can I leave you with this? Yeah. Minanaye, it's 1-1 score. He scored against me with Derby and saved his penalty with Derby. So this one, what I'm saying to him is that I'm getting one penalty.
Yeah.
That's it. Gishala put him in a message next week.
These glasses. Well, Sky, because we've heard what the gents in the studio have had to say about which way the 182nd Soweto Derby is going to go. I want to know what you think.
What am I thinking? So I'm thinking goals,
Yeah.
I'm thinking goals because, I mean, for this 1 week, I mean, the heart and the head it's clashing here. I'm thinking goals, but I'm also thinking goals because I'm trying to give the opportunity. The Betway bought him to score, so it's a derby special.
Yeah.
So I like that one. If I put this game in my ticket, and let's say one team doesn't, one game on the bet slip is not in, I still win because I said both teams to score.
Okay.
So I don't care about both teams to score.
Ningal. It's an opportunity to hear now from you at home. What do you think?
Shaba fethu vandag ngise Soweto ekasilamakasi angithi niyazi ukuthi kule weekend kuyenzakalani Chiefs versus Pirates manje mina ngiyobuza abantu ukuthi bona bacabanga ukuthi kuzowina ini mara yazini awuthi sibangene sozwela yangithola usupportani
Chiefs.
Bagania
Chiefs. Pirates.
I'm not supporting amapaka Mawubhekile sizonishanga
No, Chiefs izoshaya iPirates like score. That's what you should ask.
3-1 nje.
3-1. Just 2-1.
2-1 izoshaya.
2-1 yana so. Chiefs izoshaya 3-1.
Abona umfuke ngihamba nalo, umbatho ongena nalo, nosale nginalo ngiyakutshela. Welcome manje ukuthi ngisengibuyile madoda nayo uyalifaka nayo.
Amakhosi for life sizowina Saturday. Pirates, please don't be sad.
Amabhakabhaka hayi. Siyabashaya.
Ezemnyama ngenkani siyawina thina amabhakabhaka like it or not likhozolishaya.
Siyawina Saturday 3-1. Tito ungangiphoqi. Mfikeng.
Bafethu nani nizwele and nizibonele and azini gcwele amasupporter webhakaniya kusho khona ukuthi hayi Chiefs so yenza lumrivithi angibi biased yangithola mara azini angihambi nyiwani ngihamba nenja yami and guess what sibuyele studio awu started anja yami.
You've heard from Yeye and Lucky Lekgwathi as well as the gents in the studio. And Sky has decided to lock in his bet, going with both teams to score. And that is because Betway is offering a 100% payout boost if you bet on both teams to score, and they actually do so, right, Sky?
Yeah. So it's not because of that, it's because that's what I feel is going to happen.
Okay.
The last couple of derbies we've seen goes, no, I think that's what's going to happen.
So it's locked in already?
It's locked in already, as you can see. It's paying 2 rand. We're in the.
There's a bit saver.
There's also a bit saver. So basically, Uguti, if your slip qualifies, there's a certain algorithm they use there. If your slip qualifies, if you get one wrong, so 9 out of 10, you still win money.
Oh, so we would have won the previous
for Champions,
slip.
yeah. So the previous slips would have, So like the Champions League this week,
Anyway.
14 out of 18.
Yeah. Anyway, there you have it, folks. Sky has made his choice for the 182nd Soweto Derby. We're going to take a quick break. Ungahambi. Hlala nathi. Welcome back to the Betway Premiership preview show. Now, with no CAF interruptions scheduled for now until March, the action is going to heat up in the Betway Prem. One of the teams that is bringing the heat is none other than Mamelodi Sundowns, who have won their last 5 games in a row. But we think that we've cracked the code on how to take down the mean Brazilian machine.
Mamelodi Sundowns versus Golden Arrows. The big, bad Brazilians. Ooh. The big, bad Brazilians are bad.
Sundowns.
The Betway Premiership is about to get bloodier than a bare-knuckle boxing fight. Bafakis batu wire bafana style, but they are beatable. This is how you can stop Sundowns. Don't let them get on the bus. If they can't get you, they can't beat you. Duh. If you're playing at home, John Valigate. If they manage to get to the pitch, hide all the balls. Abasebenzo ball.
Writing football history here.
Or you could just let them be. Only Sundowns can beat Sundowns.
And I didn't want to leave. I have to make that clear that I didn't want to leave. But I think my hand was forced.
Tell them they won't win the Champions League and see what they do to their coach.
It's a really pleasure to be here, to be the head coach of Mamelodi Sundowns.
Don't say we didn't help you, Golden Arrows.
Now, gentlemen, the thing that I find interesting about Mamelodi Sundowns this season is that they seem to have lost that fear factor. Remember back in the day, teams would have lost the game before they even take to the field, right?
yazi kudala bewuthi mawubona ifixture kuthiwa Sundowns abantu bebengena kuJune July.
Right?
Khona manje leyo nto ayisenzeki.
Why though?
Inda.
Abeze kumina manje ngiyabafuna nabo.
Ngiyabafuna. Manje eduzane.
Thina ngeChiefs iqala.
Manje.
Thina ngeChiefs.
Kahle bhuti. Kahle mfowethu wena nje hayi bhamama lami nje wena. Wena nje umehlelo nje kahle bhuti.
But it's interesting you say that because usually, because I know what you're going to ask me when it comes to Sundowns. Showcase, record
nebet yakhe ayisekho nakulokuzana. Sky's the limit anymore.
The last league game, Makesi,
yes.
Yes, we said straight in Patenga.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Abafana basemayini just this past weekend.
Yes,
yabo akusatatazeli muntu.
But could it be a case ukuthi like Cardoso is still trying to find his feet because you can see he's kind of fiddling with the starting lineup, trying to find the balance as well. One thing I love though about them is that the winning mentality is still there.
Yeah,
you know, because that's the key thing that you want. The only thing that has been a shocker for them is conceding goals left, right, and center, especially when you're playing against the so-called smaller teams when they're conceding. That's where they get their wake-up call to say, hey, guys, we've seen this movie before, so we need to come back. But the main important thing for me, I still credit them, Ukuthi, they still pose a threat because they have that winning mentality that says, listen, McTolly igoli, game is so win. So
Abayeke ukuthola ama-red card. Abayeke ukuthola ama-red card. That thing that happened with Obas for a professional player playing against a team from ABC Multiple League was totally unnecessary. Mubheka futhi naku Champions League, 2 red cards in a very key game. Yes, they've qualified for the group, but going forward,
I got you. Well, the fixture has been moved from Loftus. It is now going to be taking place at Lucas Moripe. But my question is, siyakwazi wena nge-Sundowns?
Yazi, if you look at the paid slip here, overwhelming favorite, Sundowns. Golden Arrows is paying 12 rand. Sundowns is paying 1 rand 20.
Yeah.
It's obvious.
Lock it in.
Obvious.
Locked and loaded. So,
sorry, my friend, Ryan Moon. Sorry, boy.
So from that part, there is that matter of the Chisampama that Stellies handed Amazulu. It is still ringing. Yes. Well, there was military precision to how Steve Barker's men mauled Usud. Look at this.
Attend! I can't hear you! Attention! You are no longer black, brown, or white. You are now maroon. I am Sergeant Major Steve Robert Barker, your drill instructor, and this is the Maroon Army. Yeah, we turn boys into men. Hoorah! We source the best promising soldiers and make them mean machines. Hoorah! We take in castaways and turn them into captains in charge of their own destinies. How do we do that, you ask? With love, of course. This whole tough guy abusing your recruits thing doesn't work anymore. Our base is beautiful and our barracks are balmy. But if you mess up, I will cut you. I am still a sergeant after all.
Cannot continue with the inexcusable behavior, and the club has to make a stand.
Forget the day you were born. This is the beginning of your life. Soldiers, dismissed!
So once more, Stellies has lost a prolific footballer in Jaden Adams. He's moved to Mamelodi Sundowns. They've replaced him with Tato Kiba from TS Galaxy. But the thing that I like about Stellies, a lot of teams, you look at your Maritzburgs, your Free State Stars, teams who used to sell players all the time. They now no longer exist, right? But Stellies seem to just continue on this upward trajectory.
Speaking of Free State Stars, Jimmy Kauleza, remember? Leza Mofedi, remember Goodman Masibugo. I mean, these guys, Paulus Masehe, they were selling and selling. With Stellies, once you had Ajax Cape Town, they were doing exactly the same thing. Young stars coming up, selling them, even sending them abroad to the mother club, Ajax Amsterdam. But with Stellies, you've mentioned the guys that they've lost. What they do is the brilliant scouting network. They are able to do their own development, but they are making sure that everything that is happening in the Cape comes up there, and when they get them to a level where they can sell them, they make money out of them. But the other aspect for me is what they do in terms of looking out there in the market. What is there? Sanele Pans. Yambona Sanele Pans. Ongakazalwa. Khona umfana wayedlalela i-Manning Rangers.
Ungakazalwa.
I-Manning Rangers. Yazi man. Usoloms. Solomons Bengikushaya ngeBooby Trap. Solomons Nzimande mawubuza uGordon Ikasile. Khona yena uGordon must pretty sure. Is that kind of player, right? Who scored the goal when they played you, the opening goal in the MTN final? I'm asking you, I'm showing you how they are able to recruit outside. When they lose these players, they bring them in so they don't lose their level.
Done. So that is what has made them high-flying. Where are you going, Lana? Stellies? Are you going with the draw? What are you going with?
No, there's no shisaring here. And also, I forgive, but I don't forget. The last bet slip, the only red apple was because I said, draw Sekokone. Bashawa Chiefs. So Lana, it's Stellenbosch draw.
Yeah.
Danko.
Okay, so before we wrap up, gentlemen, I need us to make some quick picks, starting with you, BBK, and the battle at the bottom. It is Richards Bay up against Magesi. Very quick, what are you going with?
Richards Bay.
Okay, it's Richards Bay. All right.
It's Richards Bay draw.
Okay.
Locked in?
Richards Bay or draw? All right,
Yeah.
locked in. Brighton,
Yabo.
Lekgwathi City versus Chippa United.
Hayibo, oh, vitamin C. Oh, the orange arm.
Vitamin C.
Oh, the orange arm.
Okay, all right.
But this vitamin, when last did this vitamin C do anything for us?
They gave us something last
Uthini lo muntu? Awuyifundi kanti le ticket olibhalayo.
I don't want to touch this one. There's always that one. You know what it is when I don't touch it?
Yes.
Over 0.5.
Okay, over 0.5, that's what he's going with. But of course, let's not forget that SuperSport United traveled to Amazulu. And I think, hey, this one is tough. Amazulu. Yeah, go with Amazulu.
Amazulu.
Yeah.
Amazulu.
Mpho.
Amazulu. Amazulu ngithi azowina.
Meza.
Futhela amabhesha khona.
Done.
Iyayivubela.
Over 1.5 goals. Over 1.5 goals.
All right. Lastly, we've also got TS Galaxy versus Cape Town City. And I'm coming to you. Where are we going? TS Galaxy, Cape Town City.
TS Galaxy, Cape Town City, guys.
Hey, TS Galaxy.
Phangisa phela.
TS Galaxy.
TS Galaxy mfethu.
Cape Town City buyele ku default setting.
Ngishilo nje.
Ilula lento nakhona I'm going for goals over 1.5.
Okay, this is over 1.5. So there you have it. The bets are in. We have to go through the entire bet slip, Mr. Tshabalala. Tell us how confident you are. How much money are we making?
So right at the top, obviously action starts tomorrow with the game Richards Bay and Makesi. But top of the bet slip here, we have the both teams to score, or because the Chiefs and Orlando Pirates.
Yeah.
If that happens, to be honest, because of the Betway boost,
explain.
you don't worry about the rest of the ticket. So this is the one we want. No, if you put 100 rand on this one, you get whatever happens, it doesn't matter.
Okay,
but
how
other
much?
games,
How
let's
much?
see, I'm gonna put 100 rand. Yeah, I'm 100 rand, malume.
Let's see.
1,000.
1,000.
Full tank boy.
Content funa ukumnika yona le.
Whoa.
Okay.
So if you want to get in on the action, it's very easy. All you have to do is simply scan the QR code on your screen right now, and you'll be taken directly to the bet slip from tonight's show on the Betway website or on the app. All you have to do is lock in your account, you make your selection, and you are all set. When it comes to the Chiefs pick, make sure that you go the opposite of Sky. But the nice thing about this one is that he has gone for both teams to score, so that's a good one. Because Siamaz, we know you are going to enjoy the derby and all of the other matches on the card this weekend, because this is not just the sport for us. Right, before we leave, you want to do something very quickly?
Manje angazi
Ayekuchaza.
lelikhanda lakho leli livulekile. Hey, ayingeni into kapapa.
Ingenile yeka. TV ababoni.
Ladies and gentlemen, sizohlangana at the Calabash on Saturday.
Oh, see?
The Betway Premiership. Lise Kazini forever. Brighton.